that's a good start.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
What is up, everybody? My name is Fullback Pit 20, and it has been a week. That is right, since I made a video. So, welcome back. Welcome back.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Welcome back, everybody.
The cop from the newspapers.
Welcome back, like I said. Okay, whoa! Okay. Well, that was weird. A floating man.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Well, that was awkward. So, yeah, welcome back, like I said, like 3 times. How was everybody's weekend and starting week? My starting week was stressful and embarrassment. That's right. And of course, I got some funny stories, like always.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
The Dahlia. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
Whoa. So yeah.
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Whoa! What was
Stop.
that?
Turn back the other way.
What was that?
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen? Attaboy, up there you go right now.
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it
Oh
is.
my god. So yeah, I have some amazing funny stories for you guys, starting last week. You know how on Twitter, if you don't follow me on Twitter, which you should, that's why I tell you guys what's happening in my daily life, and as
Up ahead,
well
you
as
make a right.
Snapchat and Facebook too. But I use Twitter the most. I'll put that down below. All my social medias. That's how I tell you guys my updates. But anyway, I said on my Twitter that I was gonna do a stream with my friend Tony and James, which that did not happen because something.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
This whole thing happened with this computer, but at least he fixed it. And I don't know when we're gonna go back to the stream. I'll let you guys know on that. Let you guys know. And,
Crime scene
after
just
that,
dirt road, detective.
okay, thanks for, talking. And after that, we went out to eat dinner. I'll tell you guys the rest of it after. And I forgot to use the bathroom before I slept this.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Sorry guys, sorry guys, I just gotta stop texting. Okay, let's take a look at what happened to this woman.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Footprints. Always good, there's
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
So anyway, we went to Best Buy, right? And I know he was not really a friend, a person who worked at Best Buy. And I said, John? That's his name. And then look at it. And then he looked at me, and then my friend James said, nice. He was so funny, really
The
funny.
victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
That kid James is really funny. And he also has a channel about talking about elevators. I don't know why he makes videos about that. I have to ask. Oh my god, and this other funny story. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell a story here. What are we doing? Okay. This is weird. Whatever. So yeah, anyway, I'm trying to look for a good car because, I'm fully licensed and I don't have a car yet. I'm just, nope, I wish I do, but I'm just looking for a car. And why is it doing that? Mary? Why is it the same thing? Is it really a puzzle? Can I move my finger? Yes, I can, okay. Are you really kidding me now? Do I really have to do this? Stupid puzzle. Can we take it off? No. Uh-huh. really confusing. Really confusing. Oh my god. Forget it, just forget it.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stalked. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Okay.
Interesting. What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
What the heck? YouTube? What was this? Please bet YouTube subscribe now for more videos, and that was weird. That was really weird. Anything more? Okay.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
What's his name? Sorry, okay then. Oh god. No! Not going back to that.
This isn't what we're looking for.
You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Yes, we are. We're not driving that. Thumbnail. Okay then. Thumbnail, thumbnail, thumbnail. Thumbnail. Okay. No, okay. Isn't there a car? Hello, birdies. So anyway, my other funny story. You know, I'm looking for a car, right? And then yesterday, when I was at college, my new friend Kevin, we were talking about cars, and I said, you know, Kevin, my favorite, I will show you this car, and I showed him it, and then there's this Honda CR-V. That car is so cool. It really is. They have these awesome features. And can have these Bluetooth. Oh my one more time. You're gonna have this Bluetooth, indoor Wi-Fi, everything state of the art. And my favorite feature, most of all, on the top of the speedometer, whatever that really is. My favorite part, I said Turbo, is it changes colors. It really does change his colors. And he should have seen his reaction. It is so funny. It really is. It's so funny. You should have seen his reaction. It really is funny. He has the most funny reaction. And how am I gonna get this puzzle? Why'd I hear a click? Uh-oh. What am I getting here? What am I getting here? Ah! Got something. I didn't know that would actually open.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
I got scared of that, okay.
If we get to the Bomba, man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Okie dokie. And his last story of the day. You know, after me and Tony and James ate after Chili's. It was so funny. You know the movie Elf? Well, you see my Facebook, yeah. I put that link down below. I took a video. Wrong card, dummy! You're gonna see that, you know, Tony's like singing that song in Elf. I forgot what part. And then James said, whoa, I don't want, we're in the crime scene. James said, "This is not." I don't want to say say the town I'm in. So I'm not gonna say that. But it was so funny. I'll leave it down below so you guys gonna see it. It's so funny. I love hanging out with them.
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nixed.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in the courts? Okay, so go left at the next one.
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, folks. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie. It's left at the next intersection.
That's not totally fantastical.
Straight ahead. You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts. Take the next right.
Oh, sorry.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't. Understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
I'm driving here.
We're going straight. Here. No chance. You're gonna find me.
Watch it, watch it, watch it! Thanks for the help, Paul.
Stop just ahead.
Gentlemen,
What can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Oh,
Pour me three
oh
fingers
really?
of rye.
We're on the job, partner. That's not nice.
Doesn't give me anything to go
Pay
on.
for that? In the house, officer.
That's the spirit. Pour me another.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting table?
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Was it valuable? Could it be motive for her murder?
Who could say these days? I think it had more sentimental than monetary value.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
QB8899.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Achievement.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
I don't want to be mean to him. He sounds honest.
Was he ever violent with her?
Celine came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Yeah, he seems a nice man, not a harsh man. I didn't want him to be angry.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
You have to go, partner. I'll be in the car. Here's the car. Oh, I forgot. And I was not the one drinking. And he was. Let's go. I hope. Oh,
You find
my
the
God.
booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
Straight ahead. That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst of friendship. You're making a right at the next intersection.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
You don't need to turn here. Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Turn back. We're going the wrong way. Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit. Attaboy, up there you go right now.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Take the next right. Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Okay.
Just ignore this turn.
Good thing we didn't do a stream with Tony and them because I didn't know I did not need my groceries and I forgot. So thank God we didn't do a stream because I am blind without them. I really am.
Straight ahead.
Watch out.
Straight through the next intersection.
I hope over the winter break out do a stream with them. I let you guys know too. I wish you could do streams on 2 channels. That'd be pretty awesome. And I don't know why Tony doesn't like streaming on Twitch. That's my favorite streaming platform. I don't know why. I don't like streaming on YouTube at all. I like Twitch when it comes to streaming. I don't know why. I guess because you can host another Twitch channel and you can get more views because it's just a gaming platform. I don't know.
I'll try the back door.
I guess
Wait
that's
here
why.
a second.
And I'm itchy. Somebody's doing some snooping.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Down below or on the side, which one do you like most streaming on? Or if you guys do stream, Twitch or YouTube or both? Let me know. Down below or on the side. My favorite one, like I said, is Twitch. And plus it's very hard to get views on Twitch. What are these?
Nothing significant.
What kind of glasses or goggles are those? God, in writing class today, we were watching the most boring movie ever. And some parts were,
Maybe if...
some parts were a little funny, but it was really boring. just can't wait for next semester and the winter break. Oh my god. Hey, what was that?
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Hey, I found a newspaper. That means like a little cutscene? Really? No? Wow. I thought we do that here.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Okay, that was quick. Let's check this hallway. Okay then. I'm making this.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Not sure this means much.
Ah, see? If we stopped here, we didn't know.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
No, we did it, we did it, we did it. That's it. Check in here. No. Hey, what was that?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
That was nothing. That's it.
We need to work the home address again.
Again? Oh. I thought we covered everything. Here's the front door. Oh, sure, now we do the magical cutscene of the newspaper. Well, here we go.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house
How many
would be
times?
empty. How can I find
Calm
peace?
down. Somebody is having a hard day? Okay. Well, that was a weird flashback that I never seen before. Let's not go back in there, huh? Can you go in there? No. Okay then. We know what we meant to do that. How many times are we gonna check if that door's locked? Okay. What was that?
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming,
Don't you have more
Buster.
suits? Or don't you have... Aren't you... I don't know, I give up. We went over this. Why is my controller vibrating? Ooh, I see a new.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here.
Service?
I'll talk to the neighbors.
What the heck is that?
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Copy that. What is technical service? I never heard of that before.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
I can hear you're a big talker.
Stopped at 459 at 122 Northview.
FBI, open up. Okay. I guess we're done here. I guess we are. What now, partner? Oh, I thought he was gonna... I thought I was a gun. That was a cigarette. Oh my god. I didn't mean to.
Help me out.
We need to work the home address again.
Why is there another blue dot? Oh, I guess that's the neighbor. Hello, neighbor. Why would you put Connie back here?
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
That's the awkward position. Another thumbnail. Hey, sure, wait.
Promoted?
Ooh,
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
The woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in
what?
front of the car?
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. This is a good place to stop. Yeah, this is a good place to stop because I have to do, studying and all of that, and I need to rest. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday for part 2 of this. So yeah, see you guys. Have a great day or a great night or whatever you're doing. And see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe for more crime scene episodes like this and press that notification bell.
Hey, Cole.
No, we
get
can't.
moving.
I'm ending the video here. So yeah, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. Now see you guys in the next video or possibly live stream. And yeah, see you guys. Have a nice day and subscribe.